G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bluebaggers Edge. Bit of a late rush flurry to try and get everything organised because the sun is a little bit restless in bed. So apologies for the late start. But of course, first bounce, and the ball is just on the wing. Thanks for joining us. If anyone is joining us, I do apologise. That is one of the things that comes with fatherhood, of course. So I haven't seen as yet as to who is on Nick Dacos. That was the discussion point last night in our preview. May have been Hewitt. I think they were discussing pre-game. May have caught. Hayward has the ball out wide on the wing. Kicks forward to Cripper. Cripper, nice little handball to Reedy. Oh, incredible shot. Great kicking there to position there from Liam Reedy. Oh, very, very risky, Gov. Like it, though. Good start thus far. How about that kick from Reedy, from a big man? Nice and measured. We'll go back through the comments as well, ladies and gents. Kempy taking a set shot. Straight kick through the ball. Oh, he's pulled it. Oh, it's always a worry with Kempy. He pulls his kicks way too much. Thanks for joining us, Lana. Raina, likewise. Spreading the love indeed. You can see, ladies and gents, you are tuning into multiple live streams by the looks of it. So, very nice. Lana. Paddy better show up tonight. He'll be a good luck pussycat, though. He is. There he is. He's always there with me. My good luck charm. Yes. So the little Cripper emoji is if you're a member of the channel. A little bit of a perk. Lipinski, handball over the top. And well worked by Collingwood, must admit. Too much length there given to McStay. Swippy swapping all night. He'll kick this. Yeah. He's a dead eye around the corner, McStay, unfortunately. So they go ahead by 5 points. One behind, 2-1 goal straight. Lana, we are playing the scum, so totally understandable on your son's behalf. Yeah, he's probably see him here. He's on the monitor. He's playing with his little cuddle toy, which is it's a lamb that we call affectionately Chop. So hopefully he can wind down, but put him to bed a little bit later so he could expel a bit more excess energy. I thought he might be super tired, but no, not to be. So I gave him a bottle, and he didn't really want that. It's totally fine, Lana. We don't want to force anyone into buying memberships or purchasing anything with the monthly memberships, but we are very grateful. One and the same. Just realised I don't have a light on, so I'm in the dark a bit. So back in the middle, Reedy, nice little tap down. Walshy, close checking on Dacos. And another ball up forced. Okay, Hewitt is having a run with roll. There you go. Jagger kicks it out wide. Cripper, geez, they're pushing the ball wide. No, that'll be another ball up. Don't you dare, umpire. Don't you dare. Boo indeed. Boo indeed. I think they're well matched, both of those lads. Cameron and Reedy. Handball back from Frankie. Florent kicks it out wide. Yes. No, overshot it. What are you doing, Ainsworth? There we go. Eddie from the pocket. Eddie from the pocket. Oh. Yeah, the game a few years ago. Quite a number of years ago now. Eddie kicked it from the pocket. There was like a little fracas that was happening in the top of the 50 or thereabouts. And a quick throw up or ball up at a throw up it was, the stoppage, and Eddie got it wide and kicked that miraculous goal. So it looks like we're giving them a bit of width and get on Dacos. He does that all the time. Little run on. That's the Nasai Wanganeen Miller type tactic. Can't lay that tackle. Oh, for fuck. Who's supposed to be on McStay? Again, in between two Carlton players. And he's not even leading. Like, what? Why are you playing so far off him? And with Dacos, if we are trying to close check him, that was pretty piss poor. Literally no one around him. No one even looked at him. We spoke about it in the preview last night in live stream. Some of you rightly said that you've got to limit the amount of kicking that he does because his foot skills very lethal, as we know. So we've gifted them virtually 2 goals there. Well, at least that one. Just lapsing concentration across the board there, defensively and on Dacos. Pretty piss poor. Tighten up. G'day, Jack. Thanks for joining us, mate. Appreciate your love and support as always, mate. Hope you're well. For those people who don't know, Jack, long-time supporter of ours, but actually is a Brisbane Lion. But such is the good bloke that he is. Look at that. Look at that. He was literally running through a Carlton corridor. Didn't lay the tackle. Crikey, honestly. There we go. Hewitt off the bench. Why was he even on the bench? We were supposed to be close checking him. Anyway, ball back in the middle. Cameron takes it out of the right, kick forward, inside 50. Oh, Wilson lost the ball. Oh, God. It's frenetic pace here. Shearer, handball up. Come on, Dean. Clean hands. Come on, Walshy. That's it. That's it. Tap it forward, ready. Here we go. Good stuff. Big man. Ah, oh, Ainsworth. Yep, that's exactly right, Lana. Talk. There's little communication out there, and there's no structure at the moment. It's falling apart very easily. Good stuff, Durko. Like, what was he doing? Awareness and talk to him. You're hot. You're hot. You're hot. Come on. And that wasn't him running at full pace either. He thought he was free. Come on, you got to have a bit more awareness than that. Hewitt, handball. Oh, good stuff, Billy. Now, don't know if that was a good option, but okay. Kicks it long down the line. Kempy, handball. Back to Ainsworth. Ainsworth. These little handballs and not working. Collingwood are closing in way too easily. Good stuff, Durko. Good stuff, Billy. Cowan kicks it out wide to the pockets. Oh, geez. Pushing right up the ground, Bunsen. Great kick, Bunsen. Hits Frankie on the tit. A lot of shifting of positioning at the moment. There's nothing that's too stagnant. Everyone's pushing up the ground, folding back. Not the best effort from Reedy, must be said. Oh, Christ. They just said Harry's apparently limping. It looks a bit lame. Come on, Carlton. Tighten up. It's not 15. No, it's not 15. Get him, get him, get him, get him, Ainsworth. That's the Stevic effect there. Everyone wanted to bloody wait until he definitively said it was play on. Well done, Dean. Well done, lad. Look at that. He was the only bloke who had eyes for the footy and actually wanted to contest then. Everyone else was just standing there looking around. Not the best kick there, Dean. Where were you going? Oh, fuck off, umpire. Exactly, Lana. Exactly. There's little communication. Harry's going off, which is not good. A good sign. Dean, he just undid the good work that he did with that mark. I don't know where he was trying to kick to. It must have been a miss kick of some sort, but I don't know where he was kicking to. And that's how far Collingwood are pushing up the ground. They got Maynard there with an inside 50 entry. Who's his direct opponent? Yeah, turnovers like that absolutely kill you. Hopefully Harry's okay. If Harry's down, we're cooked structurally. Do not pay that umpire. Good. Of course, Dacos throws out his arms to try and get a free kick. Oh, come on, lads. Clean. Clean, just calm. Jesus Christ. Handballing into your teammate's face. The pressure's getting the most of him at the moment. Just chill a bit. Get the game back on your terms. Just wrestle back momentum. Because Collingwood want you to freak out. My son's awake, of course, so he's not happy with the result either. Cripper, good work. In the back, free kick, Cripper. There's a lot of basic errors that are happening at the moment. Cripper kicking from would be, what, just outside 50? He's not going to be able to make that distance. Oh, no one at the fall of the ball. It's always an issue that shits me. It's such a basic thing. Don't all fly for the one mark. Stay down. And look at this. They're going to kill us on turnover here. Look, they just want to move the ball at all costs. They just, yep, that's it. That's it. Punish them. Punish them. Kick short to Reedy. Go to Reedy. Go to Reedy. Oh, for quick. We just literally cost ourselves a scoring opportunity then. We have players laterally kick it to, kick it shorter to Liam Reedy. G'day, Kate. How are you? Don't pray for Carlton, but hey, Collingwood. Well, you're more than welcome here, Kate. You know that. Hope you're well. That's it. Well done. Good intercept there, Cal. Stream wide. Come on. We're just having to kick deep. Having to keep an eye on my son as well at the same time because he's awake. Lord. Like we're doing the old Vossi game plan, just kicking long, deep. When we had the ball at that moment, literally spread wide, go laterally, kick on the fat side of the ground. So Harry got knee-on-knee contact by the looks of it, but very innocuous. Didn't grab it or anything straight away. Good stuff, Florent. Oh, the thing is, Collingwood's defenders, they push up, they press up automatically almost, either to be an attacking outlet or to defensively pressure. Here we go. Cripper and Maynard. Maynard just walks away. The free kick to Haywood ball looks. Oh, my Lord. Thank God DCam's a spud. Good stuff, Bunsen. The other difference in scoring opportunities there, like the Pies, both of theirs set shots. And every time we've tried to kick for goal. We've been under pressure. That's a push out. Come on. What are you doing? Newman, like, what are you doing running back into space? Back in your teammates. Like, zero confidence that he's actually, his teammates up the ground are going to be able to nullify their opponents. Just literally put pressure on the ball carrier, first and foremost. Go inboard. Inboard again. Gov was free then, but all right. Yeah, look, there's already more Collingwood players inside forward 50 than there is Carlton players. They really, really, really fall back very quick. So you've got to be quick if you want to actually pass it to someone inside 50, because otherwise, you're just kicking it deep again. And there's no way he's going to make the distance here, surely. He's way too close to the man in the mark already. He's got to arc out. Yeah. Fucking hell. Honestly. Now they're just going to try and run and carry it. Crikey. I don't know if is my KO up to date? I assume it is, but if not, let me know. We'll whack up the stats on screen in a moment because I'm keen to see what the differential is like. What about the high? Come on. Fuck me. Not good signs early, must be said. Again, there's no one down at the fall of the ball. And they just like to go, use the corridor, which we've got no one in. We're going to leave Dacos free. See, when we had the footy just outside forward 50, that's what we should have done. Literally run to the fat side, open space, provide an option to kick to. Oh, my. To goey. No, it came out. Came out. Ball that, Cripper. They're trying to work out what's wrong with Harry. Push out. Now it's it. Now, come on. No, don't go. Go forward, Billy. Oh, my God. We had 3 options there. Now they're all manned up. Sorry for my yelling, ladies and gents. I just caught up in the moment. I'm sure you're doing the same thing. Every single time we've been pushed out wide, that's exactly where Collingwood want us to play the old Vossi game style. Because then there's low percentage chance of actually taking a mark. And when we do, we're on an angle. Which from Kempy, I'm not as confident in. But they a bit of miscommunication there from Collingwood's defenders, by the looks of it. Interestingly, we're leading disposals, but disposal efficiency 70% to their 82.5%. Pretty telling. Yeah, he's not. Has he got it? Yes, he's got it. Gee whiz. Geez, it was a looping arc, that one. Looked like it was going wide. We'll take it. Needed that. Desperately needed that one back. But we're very lucky. We're very, very, very fortunate because it was off the back of Collingwood's miscommunication in defence. Have a look here from Newey. Kicks it in. Long and deep. Enough Collingwood players there. And there's just a hole. McStay didn't contest. He should have. He literally just stayed down on the ground. Number 44 should have done the same thing. Can't blame Quaynor. He's late to the piece. And Dacos as well. Josh. We're getting dominated in the ruck at the moment. 11-3. Hurry back on the bike. Get things moving, hopefully. Well, it's a good thing he's not on the bench, straight up. Huey with the clearance. Just helicopters it forward. Got him, Bunsen. Cracking stuff. Come on. Lead, 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 lead. That's beautiful. Fuck, how good is Bunsen? How good is he? Get around him, lads. Get around him. Incredible. They're very disorganized. Collingwood in defense. Look at that. Look at the hole there. Literally just orbiting Ainsworth. Got Ainsworth. We'll take it. Slightly off the boot, but we'll take it, ladies and gents. We're back. Back within a kick. I like how they say that Nick's been on the bench for 3 minutes and he's the reason why we've kicked 2 goals. Not the fact that Bunsen Burner has just laid a bone-crunching tackle on the old man inside bottom. Not the fact that we've got the ball forward as quick as we can. That was literally this goal off the back of Bunsen Burner. The tackle and the hit up of Ainsworth. Just patient. He saw the hole there, waiting for someone to lead into it. And there it is. Bang. Unopposed. That's Bunsen's goal right there. Without him, wouldn't have been a goal. So back in the middle. That should have been a free kick against Darcy Cameron. He jumped too early then. Houston, safe mark in defence. Kicks it short to Jordan de Blowy. Ah, come on. Run with him. Spilt the ball out. Oop, bit of a scoop up. Another stoppage. You're gone, Pendles. You had Pryor. Come on, umpire. He literally hunched his back and tried to protect the ball. Might as well just defend it off. It's the same thing as Pryor. Oh, it's around the shoulder. Come on, Reedy. That's pretty piss poor. What are you doing? You're giving him a hug while he's trying to contest the ruck, mate. Crikey. Let's play on. Go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide. He's going to pay it. Whew. No, Harry's he's on the bike at the moment. But yeah, looks like he's whoop. Good stuff, Coops. Glad to see Coops back in the middle. Rainer Fraser knows Collingwood best and should have expected them to push sideways. Yeah. They've done it the past at least a couple of times we've played them. That's their MO because they like to push this wide, which obviously under Michael Voss, that's where we're the most inefficient. So they want us to play that style, and they're doing it again. Get him. That's prior opportunity. That's prior. Umpire, call it. Literally put the ball in the air. Yeah. A bit, I think he just wanted to cuddle, Lana. You're being led to the contest there, Reedy. Coops. 2-on-1. Oh, really well done by Haywood. Go pressure, 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 pressure. Come on. That's it. Yes, 2-on-1, 2-on-1. There we go. Good stuff. Well done. No, go short. Go shorter. Stop bombing it long. Hayward looking for, I think he's playing for a free kick then. He did put body on him, but don't know if it was that obvious. Yeah, nah, Hayward, not going to pay that, mate. It's a bit silly. Could see that in real time. Good stuff, Freddie. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on, clean. You got to be clean, Carlton. Come on. They don't know what to do with it. See, they love to go to the opposite side of the ground because that's obviously where all the space is. Come on, Carlton. Man up. Look at the wave of Collingwood players. They're just going to handball to. Yeah, well done, Durko. Get around him, lads. Come on, don't get hurt as well. Durko's been incredible thus far. Really good. Probably our best defender thus far. Apart from Dean. Dean's got a couple of nice things, but it's a turnover as well. Good stuff. Ooh. Landed full on his forearm, put the pressure on his shoulder. Didn't quite have possession, but okay. Punch it. Oh, good stuff, Billy. Oh, no, it was Frankie. Well done, Frankie. Couldn't tell if he had a ponytail or a bald head, virtually. Or a receding hairline, in Frankie's case. Good kick. Collingwood are going to be running through, man. Go in the middle. That's it. Yes. Oh, of course. Who was it, ladies and gents? Akers. What? We'll give Akers a stay of execution there. Oh. Good stuff, Hainsey. Lost his Dax, did Kempy? That's it. Well done. We're not doing the stupid handballs, which Collingwood would want us to do. They're pushing right up. Look at the way they structure up in terms of just guarding space. Not something they've been good at thus far inside, well, defensive 50 for them. Come on. The amount of times I said, come on. Look at this. They've got so many players they don't know who to give to. Rainer, at the moment, it is 50 seconds to go as I read this out. Yeah, it's like they're talking about in the commentary now. Our forwards are pushing up the ground, but we're not folding back quick enough, or quicker than Collingwood are, and they're just easily blocking space. That's it, wide. He's got a free man. The thing is, yeah, go again laterally and try and work back through the corridor if you can. That's almost 50. Go Ollie. Oh, poster. Actually, that's a free hot dog, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully Ash gets her hands on a free hot dog. There's a fly on the camera or something. On the lens. Need to clean that lens, cameraman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a free hot dog. I'll text her. Because if they hit the post within the first half, you get a free hot dog. I think they've got it at the MCG as well, not just Marvel. No. At least it feels like we've equalised things a little bit more. Probably a good time for the quarter break to come. Dako's getting his little cheapy kick at the end. Harry's still on the bench. I think they're trying to give him as much chance to come back on the ground. I don't even know if they know what it is. Oh, it's not free. She goes, it's not a free hot dog. It's half price. Of course. And they haven't advertised it. Ladies and gents, how have you found things so far? Yep. Spot on, Lana. We'll take that indeed. We will take that. We've wrestled back momentum, so I think it's more even. The way the Collingwood started, my word, did not look good at all. But I think we're just so fumbly. We got caught up in the moment, which I think tends to happen against Collingwood. We just are not clean at all, but seems as though we've not handballing into the face of our teammates anymore, which is a bonus. But found a little bit of space, kicking forward, not over handballing, which we were doing early on. But yeah, see how we go for the second quarter. Ladies and gents, I'm just going to quickly duck out and check on my son because he's still awake and he should be sound asleep right now. So actually, I think he's lost his dummy. So be back, ladies and gents, 1 second, and going to quickly get some food as well. Feel free to let us know your thoughts on the first quarter thus far. What have we looked good at? Where have we fallen down? And where to next? So I'll be back 1 moment, ladies and gents. Un momento. I'll put the camera on Paddy if I can find out a way to do it. There you go. It's Paddy cam at the moment. So, my son's still awake. My word. If anyone has kids out there that have gone through, he's 13 months now, but he's at that age where he's refusing to sleep at times, which isn't the best. Gave him some Panadol because he's got teeth coming through, of course, but anyway, need him to get rid of that excess energy. Yeah. Anyway, g'day, Nicole. How are you? Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. Anyone joining us late, if you can do us a solid, give the video a like, give us a sub as well. That would be absolutely incredible. Help grow the channel. We've been growing for a little while now. I think we're, 3 seasons in? And we've hit the 1,500 mark, which is great. But we've stagnated a little bit. So if you can help us push a little bit further, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Get the word out there, that the YouTube algorithm do some kindness to us. But thanks for joining us, Nick. Raina, Lani, you got a gift on Pom's channel. Oh, wow. I'll have to tune in. I'll have to flick across, check it out. G'day, Calvin. How are you, mate? Up the bag is indeed. Up the bag is indeed. Turn the live stream on and here's Paddy taking over. What a little legend. G'day, Ads. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Yeah, Harry looks like he's done, unfortunately. So I don't know what the issue is because it was very innocuous. Play has started again. Almost kicking in danger there from Cripper. Good stuff. Billy. Oh, there's almost play on then. Yes, good kick. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's very, very strange because he didn't grab his knee straight away after it happened. Good one, idiot. Where's Ash? Get her on this in the broadcast. Reedy, come on, mate. You've got to do better than that. Airily, he's just getting absolutely monstered by Decam. Harry's on the bench with ice on the side of his knee. Which throws us out structurally. So who's gone forward? Obviously, we've got Gov there, Kempy. Or we just one less tall up forward. Might force us to stop kicking long and deep and actually hit up our mid-size to smaller forwards with shorter passes. Okay, he's going to listen to me, is he Kingy? I should be taking Kingy's job. So we're pushing the pies wide now. McStay competes, no one there with him. Oh, that's holding the ball. Yeah, good stuff. Well done, Coops. Yeah, it's very frustrating with Reedy because at training all pre-season, he was so physical and haven't seen any of that yet. Look, what's he doing there? Come on. Professional fumble from Maynard there. Cameron front position is the phrase of the night. Not looking good for you at the moment, Reedy. Pretty disappointed thus far. That's it. Good stuff. That's what we want. Hot handball. Well done. Go Coops. Handball, handball. Hit out to the moment, 17-5. There we go. There's another one. Good stuff, Freddie. Punch it forward. Didn't really dispose of that. Jagger. He's got it, Jag. You little ripper. Good stuff. Opportunistic goal, that one. Good goal, Nouse. A little young gun. It was good from Reedy. I mean, trying to create something. That should have... Oh, he got boot to ball. How's the spiral? We'll take it. Again, another goal that we'll take. Not the cleanest looking, but yeah, probably had too long to dispose of that. Well done, Jag. He says, if you guys can't do it, I'll do it myself. Bang. None of this looking left and right. Just you're close enough for goal. Just seize the moment, opportunity. So well done from Jag. We get the lead by 4 points. Good stuff, lads. Keep it going. Pressure. Yeah. McCreary. He's only trying to go to... Who's on Dacos? Fuck me. Like, I know I don't want to be Dacos-centric, but my word. Actually, well within his rights there, decided to actually handball to him because he was running towards goal, even though he was wide. Good stuff, Dean. Well read. So we're just trying to control pace of the play at the moment. No. Carlton, what are you doing? A hold, was it? Okay, we'll take that. Denying his run at the ball. Oh. They do that a lot, Collingwood, where they tend to put a block on, a strategic block, without it actually looking like a block. Like, it looks as though they're contesting the ball that's being kicked forward to allow space for a teammate to take an easy mark. Get him! Good stuff, Cowan. Make him feel it. Cracker. Well done. Look, Dacos is getting pissed off now. Get into his head. As we said last night, this is the way to get him off his game. Get into his head. His psyche, he is not the strongest. He gets pissed off very, very easily. A bit like a sport brat, you could say. That's why we should be having someone on him, physical. Run at him. Come on, Reedy. You're the bloke who should have ironed him out. Well done, Newey. Oh, sorry, not Newey. Georgie to Newman. Good stuff. That's 50. That's 50. How is that not 50? He impeded Cripper from handballing and board. Talk, lads. Yes. Well done. That should have been 50 metres anyway. Umpire's taking the piss. Kate took a food break at quarter time thanks to Uber Eats. I'm all set for this quarter. Go Blues. Good stuff, Kate. You've timed it perfectly. Mind you, I've got a souvlaki sitting downstairs, so I'll smash that at the halftime break. My son is slowly going to sleep. Slowly. Cotters kicking from about 40, 45, drifting and behind. Thank you, Alicia. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Well played indeed. Well played indeed. Dacos, quick kick out. Kicks wide to Quaynor. Quaynor just throws it on the boot. Kicks to the wing position. And well read. That's a mark to Haynes. Kicks the ball back to Dean. Look how many Collingwood players they've got there. So they've got 5 Collingwood players and virtually 13 in our forward half in their defensive 50. They're just blocking up space. No, Quayner's going to mark this. Ah, come on. They want to move the ball at all costs now. Come on, because we're out of position. Yep. Well done, Dirksen. Well done. Jeez, he's played, knock on wood, best game thus far in navy blue. He's looked incredible. Well read. Good positioning. Don't know what that was. Billy. Oh, crikey. There we go. Dacos unopposed yet again. No one on him. He literally does not have an opponent. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, there's no one there. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me, Carlton. Literally no one on him within 20 meters. Where the fuck was our defenders? We need to have at least 2 defenders deep. He's missed it. Very lucky he got out of jail then. That should have been an easy goal for them. That's it. Through the corridor. That's it. There's no one there, though. Well worked. Well worked. Well worked. That's almost 50. Or is it play on? It's one of the two. Well done back in the corridor. Go to Walshy, Walshy, Walshy. Go wide. There's a pocket of space there. Lead into a Carlton. Oh, for Cotters. Every time in defence, extracting it, they just want to go wide, Collingwood. Come on, we've got players everywhere. The freaking hell are you doing, Carlton? That was a terrible turnover. That was I don't know who that was, but honestly, had at least 3 players to handball to then. Dacos again. Fuck me. Run at him. At least, if you're going to pay him attention, at least do it at a stoppage. Like, close check him at a stoppage. If you want to let him run free after that, sure. But don't let him have a clearance. And use his foot skills. Exactly, Rainer. Way too many handball misses. It's like handballing short and a player's feet. Cardinal sins. West Coast. Have a look at the live scores there, ladies and gents. If you don't want to know the scores, look away now. West Coast 25, Brisbane 9. Oh. Just gave it to him, man. Absolutely gave it to him. Here you go, have a goal. So they're back in front, 2 points. G'day, kind sir. Xin Chao from Vietnam. Go the Baggers. Hope you're enjoying Vietnam, good sir. Yes, Rainer, this is my best mate who's over in, lives in Thailand, but he's in Vietnam at the moment for work. Where are you at in Vietnam at the moment, good sir? I think you're Ho Chi Minh, I think. Or you're starting there. Yeah, it was like Dean again, but handball over the head. Probably not the best option, but anyway, under pressure, what can you do? 666 warning to Collingwood. Yeah, the handballs have been our kryptonite at the moment. Oh, crikey. Skittled through how many players in the ball? So we're just going to kick down the line. Reedy got pushed out. And I was like, what is Reedy doing? Look like he's trying to mount a player. No, it wasn't. It was a push from Houston. Clear push. 2 hands. Fingers spread and everything. Kate, I've just saw your message in our Discord. You said turn the commentary on mute and play this live stream. I don't think I'm going to be commentating play by play, but I can if you want. But I imagine you've all got the commentary on. Oh, crikey, Reedy off the side of the boot. That was a terrible shot at goal. Bit of a trying game thus far from old Liam. Yeah, in our super coach as well. Go Reedy to oh God, Reedy. Yeah, spot on, Kate. That's a throw? Oh, Gav. Punish Pendles. Cheers, Pendles. Not too late to retire, mate. You know when you're done. What a steal. As they say, Pendles, time and space. Too much time and space. Yeah, it was. It was pressure. Like what can you say at the moment? But it wasn't error and handball. Well, who was his option then? There was no one there. Who was he handballing to? He could have just threw it on his boot, which I guess is probably just as bad if we're set up just outside forward 50. But good goal. Good read from Gov, from brackets. Where's my son? He's disappeared off the still awake, my lord. That's holding the man. What? Oh, okay. I could have sworn that was holding the man, but all right. Yeah, Rainer, you're right. Nerves. Complete nerves. Complete nerves. It's a goal from them. How shit's their jumper, by the way, the Pies? The little magpie in the front, which was their jumper back after the Millennium game because I was cutting actually a video for Collingwood, which I don't even know if they've put up yet. I have to have a look. But chatting to Shane O'Brien, and he was talking about how after the Millennium game when they got smashed, we'd played them in 2000 and They actually beat us. They smashed us in the first game of that season, and then the second game we smashed them. Strange. But that was the jumper they were wearing. Pretty shit. Okay, ball back in the middle. Nice hit out there. I mean, McStay up against Kempy in the rock. Quainer, that's it. Good staff, Akers. Well done. Good pressure. Wrapped him up straight away. So we need to be better on. He's just pressure up forward, tackling the ball carrier as soon as they get it. Great, that pressure, and then we see turnovers like we did from Pendles. Keep going, lads. Keep going. That's high. I'm going to pay it, though. Bunsen. Trying something. Yeah, he wasn't getting through Maynard, unfortunately. Oh, come on, Carlton. Hate when that happens, that the ball goes over the back and there's no one there except for opposition players. Oh, crisp unopposed. Fuck me. Uncontested possessions, uncontested marks. Not enough pressure. Piss poor. Carlton. Piss poor. And it all started from no one being at the back of the pack when the ball went long. It was literally from D50 to forward 50. Like no one running at him. No one running at him, trying to corral him. No one at the back. Again, just cardinal sin. And because no one was there to chop the ball, just easy possession chains, unopposed. Like, sure, Newey tried to put the pressure on there. But again, surrounded by how many Carlton players there? Ned Long. No one there for Crisp. Sorry, Crisp, I should say. Handball to Jordan DeBlowy. Getting smashed in the hit outs. See, and they push right up their defenders. They push outside of forward 50 to try and pressure the ball carrier at the expense of having someone free. But they have full confidence in knowing that their teammates can push up and take their man if need be. That's their system, Collingwood. That's why they're so good at what they do. They don't, like, if we win the clearance, that's a throw. If we win the clearance, they can rely on their system defensively to get it done. It's in the back. Oh, Bunsen. So they're trying to just handball forward into space, Collingwood. Oh, here we go. Free men everywhere. Free men, handball, unopposed. Going back in there. Good thing the kick was shit. That's what saved us, because that should have been an easy shot on goal for Collingwood. Go back in board. But then where? Because they're so well matched up. There's no one forward of the ball, though. You need to go laterally or kick it long. No. Not the full. What? That ball was out in the full. Holy shit. That boundary umpire has made an absolute gaff then and a half. That was clearly out. Are they going to pay it? Surely they can't. It has to be a boundary throw-in. Oh, sorry, Collingwood's free kick. Yeah, it was out. It was not on the line. It was over. Umpire folded like a deck chair. G'day, Darren. How are you, mate? Surely Blues have a ruck in VFL better than Reedy. His ruck craft is poor. He puts in around the ground, though. He confuses me. Yeah, he's really good. Like, he's great field kicking and everything else, but his body work and the fact that we're putting someone like Akers in the ruck against is not good at all. I'm seeing signs of what he showed at Freo, which was not good at all, unfortunately. Well done, Hainsey. Jesus. I think he might have surpassed Durko for best defender at the moment, but those two lads have been our best thus far. Yeah, Dean's been good. But I wouldn't say. I mean, his marking's been incredible. Disposal has been lacking, but he's not the only culprit, of course. And they're just kicking back and forth here. Pass the parcel. Run on, Bill. Run on. No. Shut down. Oh, that's what Collingwood want. They're just like, they don't give a shit if you Dean slipped, unfortunately. Piss off, Dacos. Fuck, he's such a leech. No, he's missed, kicked wide. Oh, no. Like, I understand it has to be like system-based and you need to rely on every member of the 18 out on the ground. But there are moments where you need to man him up. Like, it's just inexcusable. And it's outright cocky doing that sort of stuff. Good run, Cowan. Well done. Give him something, lads. Give him something. They just close in so quick, Collingwood. Oh, nearly. Handball ready. Oh. Hayward snaps, rolls it, does not goal it, unfortunately. Three minutes 37 left in the second quarter. My son is still awake. He should have been asleep about an hour and a half ago. Kim conceding 50 metres. Beauty. Don't let him run on. Oh, we're done. Far out. Now we've got Wilson on him. Structurally, we're not in a good shape if a 50-metre penalty, which they've taken quickly, cuts through us like a hot knife through butter. And McStay. Oh, Jesus. That's unlike him against us. Didn't even make the distance. Durko, well done. There's no one down there. Collingwood should get a slap on the wrist for that. Sorry, what happened there? I was looking at my son on the baby monitor, just making sure he's all good. Don't know what happened there. I missed that. Sorry, ladies and gents. Already pulling the jumper there. Go, handball wide. That's it. Go again. Go again. Coops. Yeah, very, very, very messy. Not clean movement at all. Yeah, it's a very sloppy game from us. Oh my God. Just where's the clean hands? Pick up the footy. It's not even wet conditions. We're playing it like it was like, get out of here, Dacos. Sick of that fucking dweeb. Literally just tries to pander to the umpires. Well done, cow. Well done, Ches. Eyes on the footy. Oh, no, Durko. One bloke you don't want to give to, as much as I love him. He doesn't have the quickest mind. Well done. He's there. Go wide, go wide. That's it. Literally. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Coops, for fuck's sake. Now they're gonna score a goal off the back of this. Well done, Jag. Well done, Jag. Good defensive positioning there from Dacos. Yeah, fucking dweeb. That's it. Now we can get them out of position. Move the ball, move it quick. Don't let them get back. Oh my God. Mark a football, lads. No. "37 seconds remaining. Come on, we need a goal here. We definitely need a goal. Dean knows what to do with Dacos and Smith. Yep. Holding. How is that a block from Reedy? They both had arms around each other. Fucking dumbest rule. Darcy Cameron, you've gifted us the goal anyway. Go on, umpire, give it back to him again. Fucking very lucky. Very lucky. Perplexing, Rainer. Perplexing. That ruck, I don't know what the rule is, but they always tend to call it shepherding when it's not shepherding. You're literally engaged in a one-on-one contest at the ruck contest. Yeah. Oh, Kemp, you fucking riffed that again. Not even going to score. Come on. He's had a shit game. Terrible game. His kicking is so wayward. Terrible. So goal kickers thus far, McStay 2, Charlie West with a 1, Membry, McCreary, and DeGoey single goal kickers for Collingwood. Meanwhile, Jagger, McGovern, Kemp, 1 goal, 1. One didn't make the distance, and Ainsworth, 1 goal, 1. My word. What a sloppy half. Promising signs at the back part of the first quarter, but undone, I think, from what we saw in the second quarter. Pretty disappointing. Yeah. Ladies and gents, I've got to go and check on my son again. Apologies, but he's still awake. Should have been asleep an hour and a half ago. So let me just go see what the bloody hell he's doing. In the meantime, it is time for Paddy Cam. Move this out of the way so I can see. Slowly getting asleep. What word? See? It's like, Paddy, good boy, go to sleep. My son? Nope. He wants to choose chaos. Thanks as always for joining us, ladies and gents, yet again. First, WATCHALONG. No obligation to stick around, obviously, for the entirety. Feel free to drift in and out. Halftime was definitely needed. You're 100% correct there, Raina. Came at a good time, and I just spoke to Ash, actually, who's at the game, obviously, with her dad, and she's sitting in the AFL members area, because we're all AFL members. And she said that, she goes, I've only told off one Collingwood supporter. She said that that stupid 50-metre penalty against Kemp, where the player's not man in the mark, was obviously paid against Kemp, and Collingwood player, like everyone was going off around him, and Collingwood supporter piped up and said, that's the rule. And Ash turned around and said, yeah, but that's a fucking shit rule. She wouldn't admit it, but she goes to another level at the footy. Much like myself, we're all cut from the same cloth. Darren says, it's been interesting listening as I'm 30 seconds in front. I know when you're going to be pissed. Well, should I refresh this? What's the let's see. That's the shit thing with KO, is it doesn't seem to be live. for some people. Other people are ahead. Gurav was here to see Captain Carlton, but why am I seeing a cat? We don't have a Captain Carlton here, mate, unfortunately. We've only got we've got Murph. We've got our Simo. Albert, g'day. The cat has had enough, I think. He's fallen asleep. Don't blame him. Harley Reid injured his ankle, looks of it. Yes, I'm checking on my son who should have been asleep. He's literally still awake. I went in there, gave him his dummy, which thankfully he hasn't thrown away as yet. But he's rolling around, standing up on the side of his cot, which normally goes to bed at like 6:30, 6:45, and he's out like a light within 10 minutes. But tonight, he must have known I was streaming, and he wanted to, again, choose chaos, as I said. But he's playing with his, like, he's not crying or anything. He's just playing, really. Darren, yep. I'm already lagging on KO. Yeah, I don't know what the go is with KO. KO is such a shit product, yet Fox Footy or Foxtel, I think they're putting out the prices for Foxtel as well. So you can't even go down that avenue, that route. Albert, we thrown the dummy away a few times this season, so all fair. Very true, mate. Very true. But like Ash said, she said it feels like we should be down by, like, it feels like we're down by at least 3 to 4 goals. You know, we've had 10 scoring shots to 8. Margin's only 8 points. Let's just go through some stats whilst we've got a bit of a break in play. But surprising that we're 29 disposals plus more kicks, so 30 more kicks, and one less handball. Inside 50s, they're 26 apiece. Disposal efficiency, we're ahead, 72.2% to 71.1%. Surprising, we've got better efficiency inside 50, 46.2%. That's surprising, to 34.6% from what we've seen. Seemed as though the Pies were able to hit up, targets more easily inside 50. But anyway, 9 to 8 with the free kicks. Hit outs, we're getting absolutely smashed, 25 to 8. And that's the most disappointing part, I reckon, about all these categories thus far, is that, as I said, I think Reedy's a good matchup for DCAM in terms of size and weight division and everything, but he's just not in the right position. He's just getting bested in the ruck overall. And I can understand now why we've, in recent days, been linked to Rowan Marshall, because from what we're seeing from Liam Reedy, I know he's young still, but it's no different from what I saw at Freo when he was playing in the senior team. Just disappointing. Clearances, they are 7 to the good. Setting clearances 3+. Stoppage clearances. So that's the thing, like, we're losing the hitouts, but we're actually winning the clearances. So if we were to win the hitouts, we would have total domination across the board. But the midfielders are actually pulling their weight, which is good to see. Contested possessions, I don't know why this keeps refreshing. It's pissing me off. 62 to 55 in Collingwood's favour. We have, 37 more uncontested possessions. Again, surprising, but we've had 30 disposals more than the Pies. So I think we're over-possessing the footy. We've had one less turnover. And possession-wise, we've just been over-possessing it, really, end of the day. Marks, interesting as well, 66 to 34, if it loads. One less mark inside 50, 4 less contested marks. As I said, 10 scoring shots to 8, not accounting for, of course, ones that fell short, like Kemp's and the like. Defensively, 37 tackles to our 26, so 11 in deficit there. Disappointing. We should be upping that, and that's probably, gives an insight into the lack of pressure that we're applying, and we're allowing the Pies to get away with things way too easily. Tackles inside 50, we've got one more than Collingwood. 1%ers, 21 apiece. There you go. So there you go, the run home. So we've actually got the third hardest fixture of the next matches remaining, and the Pies have the sixth hardest. There we go. Foxtel isn't worth it to me. Yeah, I mean, people were saying it's a cheaper alternative, but I think they've since put up their prices, or they're about to. I don't have a Steve Oliver. I don't even know who Steve Oliver is, mate. Bobblehead, no. It's the clangers that's the difference. Yep, exactly. There we go. Third quarter begins, and Decam, like usual, continues where he left off with that hit out down to Pendles, kicks wide. We have Cooper Lord bobbles the ball over the line, so well worked there. Like these jumpers, must be said. Not theirs, ours, of course. It's pretty good. I need a bloody Panadol as well because I'm getting a massive headache. I'm trying to drink as much water as I can because I don't think I drank too much water today, which is probably part of the reason. There's going to be a hold. Umpire's going to call it. No. No one on Dacos again at the stoppage. What are you doing, Carlton? Oh, my Lord. He's going to handball it back. Dacos. You can telegraph this shit. Well done, Dean. Oh, Lord. Punch it forward. Oh, my Lord. See, the defenders just push right up. Oh, my. I think you're I'm behind, Rainer, because I've tried to refresh my KO and it's not refreshing. So let me just start it again because it looks as though we're behind. Shit product it is. Yeah, it's picked off from where it was. Side bottom taking the shot on goal. Oh, it's before my days, Daz. Before my days. I am old, but not quite that old. Side bottom kicks, not going to make the distance. Punch. Oh, my Lord. Well done, Dean. Well done, lad. It's out the full anyway. Yeah, Dean was the only one who put his body on the line. Kick inside forward, 50 for Collingwood. Going to handball inboard. Free man, no doubt. Thank God the fucking handball didn't hit the target. Come on, Carlton. Free men everywhere, Carlton. Like, look at the way they set up. They've got Josh Dacos on the edge on the perimeter of forward 50 for them. So if we just try and bomb it out, they're going to mark it unopposed easily. You watch what happens now. It's going to happen. No. Not even going to get to that point. Fuck me. Fancy getting caught holding the ball with that many players around the footy. That distance from goal. Like, oh, just first, you got to, the first opportunity, first use, first option, take it, Billy. Yeah, he does. He's a young man. He's a young man. I'll give him that. But you just got to have more awareness. When you're that close to goal, it's defensive goal. You don't have time and space to assess your options. You've got to think quick. It'll come with experience, no doubt. But 14 points the margin now. I think it's the biggest for the game. In the 90s. You're of the vintage variety there, Daz. Kicks it inside 50. He's going to land around about 35-metre mark, and no one over the back apart from Haywood and Maynard. Now, come on, Cotters. Come on, lads. Caught by Josh Dacos and a throw up. Look at me plays around the footy. Fuck me. So Collingwood love. And then they virtually just open up like a flower whenever they get the footy. Tap it back, tap it back, tap it back. Oh, get out of it. You're kidding me. Well done, Billy. Handball, 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 tap it. Well done. Now, come on. Spread wide, opposite end. Go again, go again, go again, down the ground. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now go again, go again, go again to Newman. Newman! We are not kicking diagonally at all. The one thing that we've been doing prior to the Hawthorn game. Oh. Oh, they're just going to transition this easily down the line. Well done, Hainsey. Oh, it's unfortunate. We're cooked again. We're cooked again. How many times? Look at this. Look how many runners they've got. Look at them running. Oh, Dacos. Hey, hasn't got an opponent. Far out. Honestly. Why does he not have an opponent? I don't give a shit if he's hard to man up. Stick with him. Just have an opponent. He doesn't have someone within 20 meters of him. Fuck. Like, if you want to play your system, fair enough, but have a dedicated opponent to him. Again, allowed time and space to use his foot skills. Hits up McStay, who goes back and thankfully misses, because otherwise, fuck me dead. Yeah, the lasso rule. Yeah. And look how quick Collingwood are to press and push us wide. So you got to counter that. You got to go against it. Provide options laterally. Don't play into their hands by kicking down the line. See, look, what's this? They just want us to handball. They want us to turn it over, and there we go. And then they'll keep running. Go inboard. Go through the corridor. Yes. Now, quick. You got Freeman. You got Cottrell. You got Haynes. You got bloody Cooper Lord. Yes. Now move it. Go. Move it with speed. Come on, Lord. You've got Cripper there. Yes. That's how you do it, lads. Speed. Kick laterally. Fucking hell. Yeah. Be very lucky there, because it should have been a gimme goal. And we've got to have more players on leads. It looks as though we're just so stagnant inside 50, and we're just resigned to the fact we're going to be bombing it in long. Like, don't fall into that mindset. Oh, Frankie boy. Oh, lucky. He was marking free kick anyway. Probably a smart move by Frankie. Saw Cripper against Pendles. Stronger man. Bigger man. Something new. He won the Brownlow off the back of kicking more goals. And I've said it all along. He should be forward of the ball more. No, I don't think he's going to get this Cripper, but give it a crack. No. That's not a mark. Too many hands hit that. Look at Dacos here. No one on him. Literally no one there. Dacos, you see with his positioning, is always defensive side. He's always on the opposite side because he runs around. That's why teams don't think he's lethal, because his starting position isn't the most lethal, but he runs around. He's going to go back in. Oh. He got pushed. He got pulled, but he slung off the ball. Good stuff, Dean. Good stuff, Has. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go to the football. Stop standing there waiting for the mark. Shits me. It's just basic shit from footballers. Go again, again, Huey. Again. Run on. Go wide again. Yes, Billy. That's how you do it. Yes. That's how you do it. Sorry, Paddy. Just woke up, Paddy. Like, if you're going to use handball, that's the time to do it. But run on. That's what we need more of. Our defensive players to keep running on. Tough angle. Jesus Christ. Let me put him on this. Almost in the stands. He's got it. Good stuff, Garv. Well done. That was not the most clean, but I think, execution-wise, it was a little bit, I guess it wasn't, we got the result. It wasn't the cleanest way to do it. Good stuff there from Dean. Knew that he would have copped hands in the back, so very smart footy IQ. And here we go. So this is here. See, Collingwood are centralised around the edge of the centre square there. Just handball, run laterally. That's exactly what we should be doing because they, again, as I said, look at the other side of the ground, the fat side. There's no one there. We've got 3 Carlton players in the perimeter. That's what we need to be doing. Just run, handball laterally, handball. And then if you can, lead into that fat side of the ground, inside forward 50. Well done. Good stuff, Walshy. Well done, Bunsen. Go, Frankie. Go, Frankie. Go, Frankie. Go, Frankie. Oh. We're pulling a bit of pressure now, which is good. Just got to keep up that momentum. Shit kick from them. Good stuff, Frankie. 2-on-1. Well done. Well done, Frankie. Get around him, lads. Is Chero done for the game? Chero looks like he's done as well. He's been on the bench for 12 minutes. Shit. Yes, Frankie. Fuck, I love him. That's over the shoulder, umpire. Go, Ainsworth. Oh, go, Ainsworth. Go towards the football. What are you doing? Please tell me it's not Chero's hamstring again. Walsh is the only one still remaining, lads. Dacos, no one on him again. Get him. Get him, Bunsen. Flatten the prick. Billy. Beautiful. Well worked. Taylor Byrne again. Oh, get out of it, Dacos, you fucking wimp. That's how you do it. You let him know that you're there. Love Bunsen. Oh, yes. Come on, lads. Get up there. Yeah, test out your shoulder, Dacos. Test out your wing, mate. Clipped. Exactly right, Kate. Get into it. Get into it. Love the passion. No. Language is encouraged here because I'm as loose as anything, Kate, when it comes to supporting, as you would know, tuning in. So no pardons needed. Look at this look at Bunsen. He needed the arm up a bit higher, but still got it. He allowed him to get the footy off, but good stuff. Go off, Dacos. Go off, mate. Get checked out. Let him know while she get into him. Oh, and 50 metres as well. That's 50 umpire. That's it. Reedy, good work from him. Ran away from it because he would have absolutely miffed it. Spot on, Rayner. These tackles from Bunsen, fuck me, the lad is a jet. One of the hardest little men you'll see. Oh, Walshy. Punish him. Kick it straight through. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Get up there, lads. Come on. Oh, Paddy's on the scratching post. He's seeking refuge. Sorry, Paddy. You can come back, mate. Sorry. I'm a bit too loud for him. Get it up him. Come on, lads. And thank you, Ned Long, for the 50-metre penalty. The umpires normally aren't as hot on that. They're like, oh, no, maybe he didn't hear because the crowd was too loud. But Walshy. Come on, Reedy. What you doing, mate? Yes, Walshy's. Oh, go Walsh, get rid of it. No. Done. Well done. Good stuff, Reedy. So we're down 2 on the bench, which isn't ideal. Dacos is coming back on. So he's right to go. He scooped it under him, Ned Long. Prick. So I don't know if there's any word on Shera as to what it is, but Reedy. Oh, Camp, you got to be better than that, mate. Come on. Against the young bloke who's playing his, second or third game? Well done, Durko. Oh, crikey. So it's a pinball here. Well done, Dean. Geez, Dean has stood up. He's physically, I think he has got to be one of our toughest defenders for a bloke in his first year. Incredible. So throw in deep inside Collingwood's forward 50. Walshy gets the ball off hands, bombs it long to the wing, and Gov off hands spills to Maynard. Maynard kicks deep inside forward 50. Bit of a punch from Durko, and it spills to Memory, who snaps a goal. Oh, shit. Just it really does take the wind out of your sails when you've had all the momentum, you've been applying immense pressure, forcing turnover, and they get their inside forward 50. They're rare inside forward 50, and they score off it. So frustrating. Really is. Charlie West might have pissed at it. How's my son? Is he asleep? He's asleep. Success, ladies and gents. He is asleep. At least we've got one victory for the time being. Well done, Reedy. Well done. Good assessment. Oh, Jag. Got to be cleaner than that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go Haynes. Come on, run at him, run at him. Force him to take an option. God, come on, Gov. Land the tackle. Good stuff, Akers. Oh, spills to Ned Long. Bucket. Back-to-back goals from that. Oh, my God. There was no one there to punch it to anyway. It's fortuitous, must admit, because he was surrounded by Carlton players. Cooper, Hewitt. Yeah, it's pretty piss poor again. Like, our pressure defensively is not good at all. Already holding to bloody Georgie before he even had the footy. No, they're just running, carrying. We've lost all structure. We really have. And they know it. That's why they're moving the ball as quick as they can to exploit it. Ah, that's out in the full. No, they're not going to pay it. Surely it came off his leg. Came off his knee. One leg into the other. Well done. Come on, where's the run? That's it. Yes, well done, Cripper. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, fuck. You can't be letting them hit up 25 bloody 30-meter passes. Come on, Carlton. Again, you're just spoiling into the middle again. We're Collingwood just like, yeah, give me the ball. Fuck off. Lost their way. They've completely lost their shit. Oh, like defensively, like there's the point of having someone at the fall of the pack. And then there's the other side of it where that player is just stagnant. Like you need to be at the ready. Yeah, score him. So West Coast at halftime is still in front by 7 points against Brisbane. All right, kick four from Georgie. And again, what are you doing positioning wise? How are they marking it on the edge of our forward 50? Well done. Now come on, provide options, Carlton. Give him something. Good kick, Walshy, given circumstances there. Teammates gave him nothing to throw. Dacos runs off like a headless chook. Again, this is what they want. Go, good stuff. Come on. Oh, clean hands, clean hands. You got 3 players. Go to the corridor. Why are we going wide to a 2-on-1? Oh my God. Just decision-making is off the charts shit. Why are we persisting going wide? We had 3 players with arms out in the middle. Look laterally. Oh. They've fallen into their old habits. He's back. Oh. No worries, Rayno. Feel free to drift in and out. That's in the back. Thank you, McStay. Krupa. Giving us another gift here, McStay. How's the pop collar on Krupa? So Krupa will kick from about 35 metres out. Right at home. Yes, Krupa. Captain's goal. Just what we needed. Come on, lads. Get up and about. Come on. Bottle this up. Drink it. Drink it down. The tonic we need. Still down by 8, but it's what we need on the cusp of 3/4 time. Exactly, Teo. Let's go, Carlton. Let's go. Let's go, Carlton. Let's go. And up the fucking baggers. Come on, lads. We're absolutely smashing the disposals again. So back in the middle, Cripper. Oh, come on. We need numbers there, lads. Go, 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 go. Talk, lads. Talk. Oh, my God. We're just standing there waiting. Okay, who's going to get the footy? They're going to kick a goal. Oh, McCreary's usually dead-eyed dick for that sort of shit. Like, what are you doing, lads? Like, just confidence one another. Don't stay back. Good kick for it. He's trying something. I'll give him that. Cheers, Dacos. Go, Bill. Yeah, good hand. Good dukes. Go short, Gov. Go short. Go. You don't have to go long all the time, mate. Go, go, go. Go to burn. Go to burn. Go to burn. Oh, come on. I would be going to Bunsen. Come on. Good. That was nowhere near a goal. He's going to run on again. Get it again, Houston. They do that all the time. Good pressure, Gov. Go in hard. Go in hard. That's it. Go, Jag. Well done. Well done. Exactly right. The commentators are right there. Gov's chase on Houston could have easily given up. You know, oh, it's too hard. He's already run past me. Gut running, incredible. So full credit to the man there. Brackets. This bloke's got the binoculars out. Who's this bloke with the football? Who's number 11? Go and Gov. Go and Gov. Straight through. Oh. He's tried to center it. We'll say that. He's tried to center it. Oh, it was not in his back, umpire. Literally slid in and put his arms around him. Get on Dacos. He's going to try and get good stuff on. Keep your feet, lads. Goal. Keep your feet. What did we say in the preview about this bloke? Tears us up every single time he plays us, no matter if he's wearing a Collingwood jumper or a St Kilda jumper. Every time. Every time. Ball back in the middle. Well done, Reedy. Well read. Oh, they're going to get the footy here. There's no one. Kicked the wrong side of the footy there. Side bottom. Oh, look at the blokes who've got wide and behind the footy. Don't let him get that. Oh, he was not dragged down. It was after he spilt the mark. Dacos will get it again because he's a fucking ball hog. No, they're just going to want to maintain the lead. Oh. $14-point deficit heading into three-quarter time. Not ideal at all. Oh, they absolutely glaze. MCG is hands down the best stadium in the world. I know it's been a phrase that's thrown around a lot, but I've been fortunate enough to be at various stadiums, different sports. New York, went to saw the Giants in Washington at MetLife Stadium, and must say it like pretty like it's a massive stadium in terms of how high it is, but yeah, it wasn't the best. Wasn't the best, that's for sure. It's not in New York, sorry, it's in New Jersey. But yeah, like pretty NFL game in terms of the crowd and the atmosphere. Like it's no matter where you're sitting, if you're in the rafters, it's pretty insane. It's good, good atmosphere, but it doesn't have the same feel to it as the MCG. Let's have a look at the stats. Oh. 26 extra disposals compared to the Pies. More kicks. We've got one more handball, but 2 more inside 50s. Our disposal efficiency is less than the Pies, 71.2%. To the Pies, 72.5%. Efficiency inside 50, we're still ahead somehow, 51.3% to 45.9%. Pies have had 2 more free kicks. Hit-outs wide been absolutely dominated by DCAM. So, Reedy, I think you'll be out of the team next week, unfortunately, because you've done zip. He did a couple of nice things, must admit, that quarter in terms of reading the ball and getting a couple of clearances, which added to, of course, we've got 36 clearances to their 23. So we've been dominating the clearances despite the fact that we've been dominated in the ruck. Centre clearances, 7 or double the Pies, 7 to 14. Stoppage clearances, 6 plus in our favour. Contested possessions, 5 more to the Pies. Uncontested, which is interesting. We've had 36 more than the Pies. Turnovers, we've had 3 more than the Pies. Marks, 86 to 57. So that is a big thing. Like, we've had that many marks, yet we're not doing enough with the football. So the Pies have been allowing us to mark. How many is that? It's 29 extra marks compared to them. And yet it's just not translating on the scoreboard. Marks inside 50 once this loads, 9 to 10 in our favour. Contested marks, a big one. We've only had 1. Collingwood have had 6. Scoring-wise, we've had 16 scoring shots to Collingwood's 15. And defensively, again, tackles down, 54 to 36. So that's pretty poor and not good enough. Tackles inside 50, 7 to 9 in Collingwood's, in our favour. And 1% is 35 to 34. There you go. Holy shit, that's surprising. I haven't checked the scores at all, Kate. So that is very surprising. Geez, he's going to be up. He's actually going to be my best 22 scorers for Supercoach, believe it or not. 73. How is he 73? It probably would have been the clearances and contested ball he's been getting, I guess. And no Harry and no Chera hasn't helped. Yep, exactly. Like the run and carry that Chera has provided us out wide, especially without Holland in the team now. He's been relied upon even more in this game. And with him not being there, it's really taken, the run and carry, because we've been pushed wide to, forced to use the footy wide anyway, as it is. And they're showing on Fox Footy that game back in 2023 when Jamie Elliott kicked that goal. And yeah, Harry, obviously, considering we're bombing it forward as much as we are, which is Harry's strength in terms of overhead marking, we've struggled without him there. Just one less tall to kick it to, one less option. And our forwards have been pressing up the ground, but I think folding back, we haven't been quick enough. The Pies are so quick with doing that in setting up behind the play, anticipating almost that a turnover is going to come, and they're already there in space. They're already there in position, blocking up space for us to actually kick into, lead into. So credit to them. They've been scoring. They've been setting up quite well. So yeah, see how things go now. Michelle, you've said talking early 2000s, it was actually ancient, but can't beat the atmosphere. Well, you got to get back there again, Michelle. I know you said, I think you're from Queensland, but check it out. Prefer NRL, sorry. If you're a Queenslander, of course, you're going to probably gravitate towards naturally more the NRL, but come down for the State of Origin. I'm sure they'll have that at the MCG yet again next year. But yeah, it's the best stadium in Australia for sure. Love a good biff, but that's banned basically. It is in the AFL. What is with the AFL website is absolutely cooked. Yeah, it doesn't help being 2 players down on the bench, let alone like those guys not being available on field. Good stuff. Good chop off, Walshy. Scrappy ball. Good tackle without the footy. And Decam just picks it up. Here we go. Good stuff, Coops. I reckon the game will open up a little bit more now. I got a feeling early days, but who knows? Oh, fallen to his back. Coming back. Oh, really? Cripper. I thought it was in the back to Maynard. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, Kylie's performing in the grand final, Michelle. So if you're a fan, Cripper kicks it forward. No, there's too many Collingwood players there. Even like, see at the fall of the ball, Quaino or at the back. Yeah, she's quite the performer, Kylie. I think she was doing she was performing in Vegas, I think, for a little bit, wasn't she? Yeah, umpire howler. Oh. We seem to be just handballing it into the ground instead of directly to our players. Oh, crikey. Cottrell, come on, lad. You gonna go Dacos, is he? No. Could have. Oh. Keep going. Jake, you there? You there? You there? Are you a vintage as well, Michelle? Nice way of me saying from your era. I love Kylie though. She's good entertainer, great music. That's for sure. I think he's the there was a puncher. I think that took the mark. He's playing his second or third game. Mid-season rookie draftee. I think that's one of him. Oh, this bloke as well. These hands. Come on. Oh, there's 2-on-1 there. Come on, lads. Come on, open up, lads. Open up. Fortuitous. We'll take it. Go back in board. That's it. Run on. Quick. Go run back, Kemp. Oh, Cripper, don't. You fucked it, Cripper. Just knew that was going to happen. Does some stupid shit, Crip. As much as I love him, like honestly, you could see that was going to happen. Just look laterally. Stop just blazing away. When you're that far out from the goals. Corona has hurt himself here. Fundamentals, yeah. See, they're going wide themselves, the Pies, but they don't care because they're actually still maintaining possession. Oh, God, come on. We're so sloppy. No clean hands, no clean marks. And it's not all from Collingwood's pressure. Like, look at that. Like, you've put yourself under pressure by handballing to a bloke who's already under pressure. We just threw stupid decision-making. Quaino's off the ground, which helps us. Oh, good kick. So, I was born in 88, so 9 years older than me. Michelle? Grew up with her on Neighbours. Main reason I wanted to go to Melbourne. There you go. Yes. Good stuff, Kemp. Good hands. Geez, one of the few pack mark contested grabs like it was. It's refreshing to see that. Michelle, did you hear Elbow say he would shot, date, or marry Kylie? He's an old weirdo. Stick to your new wife. I did hear there was a bit of a gag around that, but I didn't hear what he actually said. So I'll have to Google it. He's fucked it again. He's kicking, honestly, Kemp. You've literally got to brush up on that shit. Like, you can't be doing that. If you're playing as a key forward. Oh, he got trot on. Quaynor. Now, come on, punish them. They've been turning the ball over, Carlton. Come on. Now's our chance to stop taking the piss and actually punish them on the scoreboard. Keep going, lad. Keep going. Oh, shag, shoot. Got you. Yeah, Kemp's been... He kicked, the first goal or whatever for us, but that's over the shoulder as well. Yeah, Kemp's been pretty ordinary tonight. Outside of his marking, his kicking has been absolutely putrid. Yeah, look how many are centralised around this ball. There's like tiers. There's like 2 tiers of players, like an onion ring. Like, should just spike it as wide as you can. Come on. Clean hands, Carlton. Holding the ball. That is the theme of the night. Just not clean at all. Well done, Gov. And like, Collingwood are actually looking sloppy. Like, they're actually turning the ball over, in essence. And we're not capitalising at all. Well done. Hasn't got the footy. Come on, mark it, Reedy. You are a tall bastard. Lucky. Shit kick. Well done, Hayward. Half the contest. Look, they just handball themselves out of pressure, Collingwood. Come on. Oh, come on. Handball it. Handball it. It's just like when we're not taking the first option, under pressure. It wasn't a push in the back, umpire. Hate that shit. Fucking push a player in the side. It's legal. You cannot push them in the back. That is the rule. Fucking hell. Stay down for the count, Houston, to get the free kick. Oh, here he is. The Sportsbet employee, Nick Foote. Haven't seen you for a while, mate. Where you been? He did get him. He didn't get the ball. Getting the buckets through, I think potentially Darren. Yes, for those people without context, Darren has a bet with his friend who's a Pie supporter and a masseuse that if Collingwood get beaten, that she gives him free massages, and if Carlton gets beaten, then he has to wash her car, motorbike, and caravan or something. So apologies in advance, Daz. Michelle, so while in Melbourne, I went Essendon, Bombers, James Hurd steroid scandal early. That's why we were winning. Yeah, the Pies were, the Dons were literally roided up that season. I remember that. They look quicker than everyone else. Agreed, Rainer. It was a good bet. Yep, just have not been clean at all tonight. We're playing like it's wet weather footy again. Oh, free kick, Collingwood. Giving away stupid free kicks. Yeah, spot on, Rainer. Stayed down for the count until he heard that whistle, and then he looked up like a bloody meerkat. Didn't really contest that at all. Kick him wide to Collingwood players' advantage. Oh, what are you doing, Carlton? What are you doing, Florent? Are you looking like you have no idea what you've done? You're right about that, Michelle. It's done now. Kicks this, it's done. All over. What a disappointing way to finish the game. Can't miss this. Fucking useless. Apologies for the swearing, but honestly. Yeah, exactly. G'day, Tush. Yep. Why are we so shit? Done. No coming back from here. 10 minutes. 5 goals. I've kicked 9 goals for the game. 3 quarters. 3.5 quarters. Yep. That's the one deficiency of, like, I love Cripper, but I don't know if you heard or you were here when that happened. But he does, and I could see it happening. I could see it unfolding. He was going to take the kick. He is not. He's like the turning circle of the Titanic, and thinks he can snap around his body like an aerobic Jagger Smith. Like, honestly, don't be kicking it to Kem. And the fact that we haven't got Harry there and Kemp's our leading forward, that just says everything. No one at the fall of the ball again over the back. Yeah, we don't lift. And you notice from the get-go how fumbly we were at the start. Like, Collingwood came out and they came out with sheer pressure, to their credit. And it happens so often against Collingwood where we start the game so fumbly because I don't know what it is psychologically. We're like, no, we just don't have any confidence in our ability. Good kick, whoever that was. Hey, Cripper. That's what he should have done when he had the footy at Tush. The game's done. Game is done. Still 10 minutes to go. I'm going to kick 4 goals. No. We're being dominated too much. Not clean enough. We'll kick probably a goal 1 every 3 goals, I think, at this stage. So there's no way we can make up the deficit. Michelle, I'm a Rabbitohs fan. That's equivalent to Collingwood. I have thick skin. Okay, there you go. Atush, I don't think it's selfish. I generally just think it's inbuilt into his mind that he is to be the one to carry us. None of the other 17 cucks on the field ever do. Yeah, I think there's an element of that as well. But I think you've got to assess your option as well because Cripper, one of his, if you want to call it kryptonite, being Superman, is the fact that he tries to do too much. Like when he's bollocking through a contest, when he should be giving the ball second, third opportunity, he continues into the third and gets caught. You see it so often with Cripper. As much as I love him, you've got to know your limitations. And, 450 entries like that, like, we're not going to be having scoring opportunities off the back of that. Akers has tried all night. I'll give him that. Bunnies are doing well this year. But I know nothing about NRL. Sorry, Michelle. I know most about. I know a fair bit about most of the popular sports, but not so much NRL. It just does not interest me in the slightest, unfortunately. You're probably the opposite because you're a Queenslander when it comes to AFL. Yeah, no, I've said it all before, Kate. Unfortunately, unless Collingwood take their foot off the pedal with pressure to let us in, I think we're done. Darren would have been a great bet to win. What a spew. I know what I'm doing to Moz, I reckon. Hopefully it's good weather for you, Darren. Hopefully it's good weather. And when we're being led to the footy as well. Like, look at that. Handballs laterally all the time, Collingwood. Runners. Just continuous runners. Jeez, they're giving us a shot. I'll give it that. But we're going to fuck it up because the execution is shit. It is shit. And 50 metres. I would say Kemp needs a spell, but no, yeah, exactly. We can't afford to drop him. I'm a fan of Kempy across the journey, but tonight has been absolutely putrid. And now with the spotlight on him more, because without Harry there, shit, he's been exposed even more because he's not a focal key forward. What a cuck was from the corner above. Yeah, that's a tush. He's a funny man. AFL, NRL soccer. There you go. Oh, I had to Google. Yeah, it's sitting in the cuck chair, Kate. You're too innocent. You're way too innocent, Kate. The commentary are putrid, all of them. I could commentate if you want, but everyone's watching the game with commentary, so I'm not going to repeat it. That's holding the ball. See you, bye. Call an umpire. He had an opportunity to get rid of it. My God. It's like 10 blokes put their hand up to contest the ruck then. Well done. Keep running forward. Come on, lads. If we can get the footy. Nah. Oh, my God. That should have been a marked penalty or at least a free kick. No. He's winded. Just kicked it way too high then. Bunny supporters 1, 2 thread next to Collingwood. We're not all unemployed. There you go. I think that's the same in every sport. Like there's those that, are referred to as the ferals or like those with missing teeth like they're hicks. Yeah, exactly. They'll maintain possession, Collingwood here, and wind down the clock. So it's done now, well and truly. We should have kicked another goal at least within the last 2 minutes. Didn't happen. We've had opportunities because the Pies have been pretty sloppy. Like, look at that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Ainsworth. Yeah, exactly. Was there on the wing. We're not making use of the options. Look at Dacos, the fucking little prick. Love to iron him out, honestly. Should be blokes on field that are getting into him physically. Within reason, of course. He won't miss this Pendles. Oh, he has missed. Shit. Sorry, apologies. I forgot that you were no longer the Pendles of old. Shout out to Brody Kemp, inspiring the masses that no matter how shit you are at the AFL, you can still make it onto an AFL list. Yep. The Penderbury. You can't be poor and go to the game. Yeah, you need a bit of money behind you. Prices. Pendlebury wine is poor, by the way. Is it really? I'm not a wine connoisseur or drinker even. At least bloody Bunson's trying to try something. Hey, that's a mark. Dirkson's forward now. Now this is what I want to see in terms of trying something. Is Dirkson forward? Because he's got great hands. That should have been a mark. I'm sorry. How much time does he have? Oh, for fuck's sake, we spoil our own players. He's trying to duck him. See, that's a difference there. Collingwood have the hack kick out of defensive 50 that falls on the 50-metre arc. Fuck off. Done. Carlton, honestly, literally the weakest psyche of all time. Collingwood could, as I said last night in our preview, Collingwood could have a team made up of the most nuffy Collingwood supporters with zero footballing ability, and we would somehow still find a way to lose the game. Like, Collingwood have had so many key players out of their team. Elliott, Schultz, Howe, Darcy Moore. And you would think that... Who's hit the post? Look at this. This sort of shit here. Pendlebury missing. You have this bloke here, Anderson, missing. If you were a very good team, you would be putting away the opposition and punishing them for their mistakes, which we're not doing. Billy, you got to take the first option there, mate, which was the player there, who I think it was Jagger. It was free. Knock it on. Imagine playing 1,000 games and missing in front of goal. Yeah. $20 beers and chips. It used to be a working class game. Yeah, you need to be like, there's a lot of people I think that eat before they go to the footy. That's holding the ball. Kemp, trying to take the player on. Don't get beat by what you know. Everyone in the 1990s went on the weekend. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gents, with the stream, we might actually turn it into a bit of a, if you're keen, into a bit of a open mic. If anyone wants to jump on for a bit of a chat, feel free. Otherwise, we'll wrap things up after the final siren. Let us know. Look, their handballs are way more damaging compared to the amount of handballs that we've been doing to blokes like half a metre away from each other. Yeah, we're just fucking around with it. This is the only way we can get uncontested ball, is like Collingwood allowing us to do it in defensive 50. Nope. Oh. Oh, Lord. Just, what are you doing, lads? Ring a Rosie. Well done. Cottrell, I thought it was Dean for a second then. There's no chance. Hurry up, Cottrell. Only 3 minutes, mate. Keep your mouth going in your mouth. Good goal. We'll get it back to below double digits, and that'll be the tail of the tape, I reckon. Going to the Bunnies game at Go Brand New. I don't know what Go Brand New is. Yeah, it's. I think a lot of interstaters have said that as well about the MCG, that it's one of the best stadiums in Australia, if not the best. And for me, I've been lucky enough to go to a number of different stadiums working for Collingwood and Carlton. I would say the second best stadium in Australia would be Adelaide Oval for me, just because it's got that suburban, like, it's got the old, cricketing scoreboard there. It's got the hill. and big stand, and the atmosphere I think is quite good. Where else have I been? Gold Coast Stadium, I think is probably one of the worst. There's almost like a paddock on the other side. It's like just does not feel nice at all. It feels like you're in Ballarat. So he's going to milk the clock here, Ned Long, and that's all she wrote. Gold Coast. Yeah, I don't know what the stadium is. What is it called? No, not TIO. That's the one in bloody Darwin. I've been over there as well. Alice Springs. Christ. When are we going to beat Collingwood? That is the question. When's the next time? I think tonight underlines where the team's at. We're not going to make wild card. I think we can come to terms with that. But you can kind of cut us a little bit of slack because of the fact that, yes, Harry, key focal point, has thrown us out structurally. We haven't been able to replace him up forward. We've had to promote Kemp into being our key focal point as a key forward, which he's not. But disappointed because our midfield has had like a fair bit of the ascendancy and we just haven't capitalised at all. Hey, well, on the bright side, my son's still asleep. Took him a little while, but that's a victory. Kate, I was about to say, Kate, if you're still with us, I just look up and I see you've commented. Reedy is on 88. How is that possible? While she's on 119. Oh, Jager's on 88 as well. 19 disposals for Nick Dacos since halftime. Absolute tactical error not to have someone on him. Yeah, 35 touches and numerous score involvements. Like, pretty shit. And hey, the positive is that I'm not at the game and don't have to deal with the shit from Collingwood supporters walking out of the stadium, which is probably the worst part of a loss to Collingwood. Rock infringement goes to DCAM. 35 seconds. Yeah, that's the one, Michelle. I'll settle up for that bet next year. We are going out for brekkie before I start. Thanks, Blues. I should have known better than to trust the baggers. Mate, take it from me as a Carlton supporter. Even when Carlton hopefully eventually makes a grand final, even if we had a 23 zip season, I would have zero confidence that we'd win the flag until the game was actually bounced and we kicked the first goal and showed that we were fair income. Because Carlton, you just cannot trust at all. So let this be a lesson, Darren. I know you're a Don's man and you showed us some faith, and I do appreciate that, but don't trust Carlton. That's it. That's all she wrote. Dacos can suck a dick. Thanks, Rainer, for tuning in, mate. Appreciate your love and support throughout the entirety of the live stream watch along, mate. So thank you so much. First of its kind, of course. So always happy to take on recommendations. Things you want to see. If you want me to commentate during the game, happy to do that as well, within reason, of course. You know, I can put up stats on screen, which I've been doing. But if there's anything else you want me to do, feel free to let me know. Always open to recommendations and what you want to see. But there we go. That is the final score, ladies and gents. Unfortunately, that's the score line. That's the score worm, I should say. So we kicked 2 goals, 1 to Collingwood's, 3 goals, 2 in the last quarter. And they ended up running away with it. And ever since the halfway point of the third quarter when they got back into the game, they just ran away with it. Yeah, it didn't help, obviously, with Harry being out of the team so early in the game. Structurally did not bode well for us. But then there's also Chera as well, which in terms of leg speed, what he offers and what he has offered on the wing has been, you know, pretty good, must be said. So, yeah, that's the tale of the tape right there. Let's go through some quick team stats. And as I said earlier, ladies and gents, tuning in, if you are keen to jump on for a bit of a chat, feel free. I will pop the link if I can grab it because it's currently behind the icons on the bottom of my screen. I'll grab that and whack it in the chat. Anyone wants to jump on? Otherwise, we'll go through the stats, wrap things up, and I'll get to doing my post-match review. But that's the link there. If anyone is keen to jump on, feel free. Do a little bit of fan cams if you want. Before, of course, the official fan cams are kicked off by Terry himself over on Blue Abroad. So feel free to jump on. Keen to hear your thoughts, your take. But thank you again, Lorena. Kate, thank you for hosting. No worries. As a non-blue supporter, it was an enjoyable way to spend the night. Thank you. And apologies for the swearing and everything else. But I'm a passionate Carlton man and it does get the better of me. I'm a white line fever type supporter, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it. But thank you for joining me, Kate. Really do appreciate your love and support always, not just on this channel on Bluebaggers Edge, but also on my other channel, as you know, on Supercoach Edge. So thank you for your time spending with me virtually tonight, watching the game one out, wife and father-in-law at the footy. So it's been a pleasurable experience to have with yourself and others joining as well. The 23 zip line buckle me, mate. It's the truth. It is the truth. We could go through like Essendon. I think they lost one game, wasn't it, against the Dogs in 2000. But like honestly, it's the Carlton way where you can never trust them, never fully trust them. Sure, we won 7 in a row, which is great. But yeah, it's like to teams like Collingwood where we're kind of their bunnies, really. That's what it's come down to. Like we can't match up on them. We are fumbly from the get-go. Psychologically, we're just not in the game. And the smallest ounce of pressure that they apply, we just wilt. So as much as we can say we can blame Harry being injured and Chera being out not helping, yes, it wouldn't have helped, but there's more to it than that. There really is more to it. That is the link as well. Anyone that wants to jump on, feel free. We'll stream for another 5-10 minutes, and then we might start to wrap things up, ladies and gents, and go from there. But appreciate all of you tuning in. Sorry, I missed a message here, Darren. So we both have deep scars. I might go and watch the 93 grand final and cleanse myself, mate. Being a Dons man, you would remember the 2000 season quite well, and I hope that you can go back there in your own mind and revisit it, because for me, the 95 grand final, or 95 flag, I should say, I was 7 years of age then, and I wasn't quite old enough to appreciate football back then, especially obviously winning a flag. I wasn't going to games then at that stage. And I only really started going to the footy when I was maybe around about 11, going to obviously back then Optus Oval and had a membership. But yeah, it's one of the things where it feels like we haven't won a flag in my lifetime, which isn't true, but not being able to appreciate that for me since then, since 95, it's been 31 years later, and we're still struggling. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate your love and support across, again, both channels, like yourself, like Kate. Really do. I really am humbled for all of that support. So thank you, mate. Kate has said 93 Supercoach for Reedy. Will he stay in next? I don't think he will, Kate, in all honesty. watching his game tonight, I thought he was lacking a fair bit. I'm just reading the sign someone's got on the broadcast there about Nick Dacos. I just think he was best in the ruck. Like, you look, we'll go through now the stats, and the Pies kind of leveled it up in terms of disposals. There was a fair bit of discrepancy there in game, but they pegged it back to, I think it was almost 30. I think it was 29, I think was the biggest margin in disposal differential, but got it back to, 15? Only 15 in our favour there. Kicks, 17 in our favour. Handballs, we were actually over handballing a fair bit, but the Pies actually ended up with 2 more handballs. Inside 50s, we had 2 more than Collingwood. Disposal efficiency, 72.6% to 71.3%. Efficiency inside 50, apparently we were more efficient, which doesn't make any sense, really. 45.3% to 43.1%. Free kicks, 22 to 15 in Geelong, in Collingwood's favour. Hit-outs, that's the reason there, Kate. He was absolutely monstered in the ruck with DCam, a player who I think is quite well suited to Liam Reedy in terms of weight, size, and he just got absolutely pummeled. I think he did some nice things late in the piece, a few clearances here and there, got his hands on the footy, a few connecting chains of handballs, but it wasn't a very good game from here. And I think if Pitto is fit, I think he'll come straight back in, unfortunately. As much as I want Reedy to succeed, from what I saw tonight, I wasn't overly impressed. In the ruck, I was not impressed, but what he was doing at ground level, didn't mind it as much. And we'll go through the individual stats as well off the back of this. Clearances, we actually still won the clearances. Despite the fact that we conceded 31 extra hit-outs, we won the clearances +2 in our favour. Centre clearances +5, 16 to 11. Stoppage clearances, -3. So 3 in favour of Collingwood. Contested possessions, again, that's an area of the game that we were lacking at the contest. 127 to 115 in Collingwood's favour. Uncontested possessions, which a bulk of that would have been possessions in the defensive half. Collingwood don't give a shit to opposition teams, especially those of you tuning in of a Supercoach variety that you would know fully well. Collingwood concede points to opposition defenders, and that's the reason why they push their defenders up high into the ground, the middle of the ground, and they congest the space in the forward half or their defensive. They push their forwards into the defensive half, so they don't really give a shit about defending the kick-ins. Turnovers 60 apiece. Marks 111 to Collingwood's 87. Marks inside 50. Collingwood had 1 more. Contested marks 9 to 1. So Collingwood had 8 more, which is pretty poor. And then 19 scoring shots. Carlton to Collingwood 20. Tackles 47 to 72. Again, another tail of the tape there. Not good enough. Not enough pressure applied to Collingwood. Tackles inside 50, 10 to 8. 2 in our favour. And 1% is 43 to 44. Geelong. I keep saying Geelong. Collingwood in their favour there. Oh, Lord. G'day, punter. Thank you so much, mate. Pies pressure got to the Blues. Exactly right. And full credit to yourself as a Pies man. Well-deserved win. And Carlton just didn't come into the game from the get-go with a mindset of being cool, calm, collected. They virtually wilted under pressure. The smallest bit of pressure in the first opening minutes, and it virtually set the tone. They were not clean at all with the footy, by hands, by foot, and that pretty much played into Collingwood's hands. They just continued applying the pressure. We would turn over the footy, and that was that. Darren, when was the last time you watched the 95 Granny? I haven't watched it in full, mate. I must admit, I haven't watched it in full. So might be time to relive that and go back and watch it, because I started going to the footy. It would have been 2000. I went to the footy and started to really appreciate it a bit more. And those players that were playing in that grand final, by and large, were playing in the team when I was going to the games. Like, Kuda, Sauce, Ratton, Hickmott, like those players I grew up with. And it was a great era for Carlton before, of course, the salary cap dramas. Really a solid second ruck type on that game. It was, as I said, we'll go through the stats now for the individual stats, but Again, for those people tuning in late, I can see we've got 16 people tuning in, and thank you for joining us. If you want to jump on for a quick, fan cam, feel free. I'll grab the link and pop it in the chat, and feel free to jump on. Keen to hear your thoughts on the game. How did you see it? Where did it fall down? Where did it all go wrong? Were there any positives to take out of the game? So that's the link in the chat there. So let's go through. So first of all, the goal kickers. We had Membry with 3 goals, McStay 2, McCreary with 2, Ned Long with 2, Charlie West 1, and Swaddling 1, along with Houston, DeGoey, and Angus Anderson. For us, we had 2 goals to McGovern, 2 to Cripper, 2 to Ainsworth, 2 goals, 1 to Ainsworth, I should say. Sammy Walsh with a goal alongside other individual goal kickers in Jagger Smith, Kemp with 1 goal, 2, and Matty Cottrell 1 goal, 1. Let's just have a quick look at Liam Reedy. So 18 hit-outs, but he had 16 disposals, 6 tackles, 6 clearances. So he actually did pretty well in that respect there. He actually had the equal third most clearances. And that was the thing that really impressed me as Paddy runs in. That's the little Paddy cam, if you can see him scratching on the post. So that's one thing that impressed me with Reedy over the preseason was his ability to, for a bloke of his size, his groundwork is actually pretty good, but his ruck craft is lacking. We still got away with it. Like our midfield still dominated in terms of clearances and everything else, but yeah, he did well. I think he was almost able to cancel out that deficiency in his game with the lack of ruck craft by the amount of work that he did at ground level and having the disposal numbers that he did. Like 16 disposals for a ruck's pretty good. 6 tackles as well. Like the tackling side of his game is bread and butter. Penny, what are you doing? He's playing with the scarf, I think. What are you doing, lad? So yeah, it was. I don't think it was the best game from Liam Reedy. It was disappointing at the first half, but I think as the game went on, he got better. I'll give him that, but I don't know if he'll be able to hold his spot. That's the only thing. Again, anyone, ladies and gents, we have 20 people joining us now, so thank you for joining us, first and foremost. But also, if you are keen to jump on for a bit of a chat, bit of a yarn, before Terry starts his official fan cams, feel free to jump on. Let us know your thoughts, and we'll go from there. But otherwise, continue, of course, using your words in the chat. Let us know what your thoughts were. Uncle Acker, one of our supporters over on Bluebaggers Edge, Supercoach Edge, but also here on Bluebaggers Edge. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for joining us. G'day, Dean. Let down by experienced players tonight, Damo. Yep, exactly. Like Cripper kicked 2 goals, but again, classic moments there that, got caught with the footy, tried to do too much, all that sort of stuff. Kemp was, I think, probably one of our worst on ground. I know he kicked, 2 goals or 1 goal, whatever it was, and didn't stand up, did not stand up. I think without Harry there, exposed him even more because the amount of, I guess, use that we had to put through him as an avenue for scoring goals, that was elevated, and it was not good at all. He didn't relish that, and his kicking was absolutely putrid, must be said. It was very, very putrid. Chef Jack, g'day, mate. Softest player to ever play for us is, yep, mate, we don't know the extent of the injury to Harry, so don't want to be shit canning him, but it was knee on knee, and that does freaking hurt, knee on knee shit. So yeah, it's one of those things that you don't know. Hopefully there's no damage done because, obviously there's a soft putty knee between actual joint of the two leg bones, and it's the in between the behind the kneecap there. You get hit there and that can freaking hurt. So if there's any bone bruising and stuff, that can really put you out for the game. So that threw us out structurally. And like I said, we had to use Kemp as our focal point in terms of a key tall forward. We threw, or at least we saw Dirksen down there late. I would like to see him, if Harry doesn't play next week, I'd like to see him up forward to see what he can provide. He's been playing in the, up forward in the VFL as well. Darren Blues had a crack. Yeah, they had a crack. They did, but they just weren't up to the task. They weren't good enough. Collingwood were, I think, messy enough with the football to allow us to actually capitalise, and we didn't. We didn't do that. So I think from that perspective there, the team was not good enough at all. And from the get-go, as I said, we were fumbly. I think psychologically, the pressure of the occasion got to us. It wasn't even the pressure from Collingwood themselves. It was the pressure of the occasion. And we were fumbly from the get-go. And it set the tail of the tape and just continued on from there. Reedy should be playing, though. He's good around the ground. He is good around the ground, but if he can up his ruck craft a bit more, he would be decent enough, I think. Similar to, I'd liken him to a Bailey Williams from West Coast, who he's kind of been in that mold for a fair while where he hasn't been the best ruckman, but around the ground, he actually gets it done. And this season, he's actually elevated his ruck craft and become a very serviceable ruckman while still maintaining the quality of work around the ground. So there is, there's groundwork there. There is a template from other players around the competition that he can actually become and get better. He's still quite young. I think he's on a 2 or 3 year deal. So he's got time on his side. And it's probably, one of the positives, one of the few positives that take out of this game is that you have guys like him, coming through the ranks, getting experience at senior level, which is much different to getting experience in the seconds because the pace of the VFL is completely different. So, he dominates in the VFL, but, he can't quite make that step into the senior team as yet. Darren, my knee got locked up really bad, like what Harry did. Freaking sore. Yeah, knees are, when you get older as well, Darren, it tends to come on. Like I was literally working at my desk here over the past couple of days and doing the ship thing by sitting with my leg underneath me. And I didn't even realize, but this was yesterday. And then today I woke up and had a really sore ankle. And I didn't realize what it was until I sat down again and I sat on my ankle. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Like it's one of the trials and tribulations of becoming an old man or an old lady, depending on the gender, of course. So yeah, we can sympathize as old people. So let's continue going through the stats here. So clearance-wise, well, we've still got it on screen. So Jagger had the most clearances for us. So he was that man who got it done for us in that area. 8. Georgie Boy Hewitt with 7. Second most. Sammy Walsh equal third most alongside Reedy and Cripper. And then that was it. So they got the job done, must admit, in terms of the clearance work. Disposal-wise, so we'll go through that. Cripper had 30. Jagger with 29. Georgie Boy Hewitt with 26. Sammy Walsh, 25. Ollie Florent with 24. Billy Wilson, 21. Nick Newman with 19. Cooper Lord, 18. Good to see Coops back in. I think, meters gained there, 338. I think he did enough around the ground. So, yeah, like to see him stick around in the team, and hopefully he's not, in and out. Ainsworth, I think it wasn't the best game from him. Yes, he kicked 2 goals, 1, but I don't think it was an outstanding game. But did provide an option. And I think, again, without Harry there, it really did put more of a reliance on every other forward, no matter if you're a small, mid, or tall. So, yeah, he kind of struggled off the back of that. Lockie Cowan with 17, and I think he provided some really nice spoils and great tackling as well. So, don't mind his game. Blake Acres, I think he tried all night, getting around the ground. But, yeah, a trying night nonetheless. Spoke about Liam Reedy. Nick Haynes, some great spoiling. 10 marks as well, which I think would have been the most for the game by us. But, yeah, he was really good, especially early on. Harry Dean, I think he's spoiling and marking, again, always top-notch. His disposal was off tonight, but I think without Weeders being there again, he flew the flag. And as one of our key position defenders, he did a great job. Matty Cottrell, a bit of a so-so game. Taylor Byrne, he's tackling incredible. That tackle on Dacos that was bone-crunching, almost hurt his shoulder, Dacos. That there virtually gave us a goal. And then early on as well, that tackle and free kick, and then I think he hit up, who was it? I think it was Ainsworth it might have been, and contributed to that goal as well. So really great game from him, considering circumstances, and kicked just the one behind. But again, his pressure as a pressure forward did very well. Brody Kemp kicked 1 goal too. He had 8 marks, but, stats aside, a very, very poor game from him. A very poor game. I think he kicked our first goal of the game or thereabouts. But, yeah, it was one of the poorer games, I think, from Kempy, and his kicking does let him down. He needs to fix that, and it's like, Harry at his worst when kicking for goal. If he polishes up on that, mate, he's an incredible second forward. But at the moment, he's not even a third tall forward, and the fact that, again, we had to use him as a focal point just did not work at all. Frankie Boy Evans, I think he provided some nice tackling and pressure as well. Mitchy McGovern, pretty good game from him, must admit. Hayward, a bit of a trying game. Wasn't his best. Dirksen, I think he did pretty well, especially early on. His ability to read the ball, intercept mark, just a great game from him. Fell away late in the piece, but yeah, I think it was one of his better performances. And then Chera and Harry. Chera was only played for 36% of game time, so only a quarter and a half virtually before it was off. And he's been providing that run and carry and that two-way running on the wing. So without Ollie Hollands there, we were caught napping. I think maybe Cottrell would have to be thrown into that role. And yeah, Harry, of course, going down, only playing 8% game time. So yeah, just that was that. That was virtually the tail of the tape. There we go. So let's Darren, remember it takes longer for us ruckman to mature. Give ready time. Exactly. Are you a ruckman, Darren? Speaking as a tall man. But yeah, it does. Exactly right. Like, as I said with Bally Williams from West Coast, he's been on the list for around about 7 seasons at a guess. And only this season has he, taken a step up in his game. And West Coast have been trying to find rucks for so long. Like Matt Flynn, who else? They had someone else as well that they got rid of. So they've had to play him out of circumstance more than anything because Flynn has been so shit for West Coast. And he's, to his credit, relished the opportunity and taking his game to another level. But anyway, that's that. About a missed call here, ladies and gents. So let me just take this. I think it's from Here She Is Here, Mrs. Edge. Oh my God, tonight was an experience. I'm just reading out your comment on the live stream.
Can everyone hear me?
No, I can put you on that. Hold on 1 second. All right, go ahead.
Oh my God, can I tell you that the amount of ferals that we've encountered, I think we're just walking back to the car now. So we've walked through Yarra Park and Fitzroy Gardens.
Mm.
I reckon I've seen at least 5 people pissing, more, Dad reckons more, pissing on trees. What the hell is this? It's disgusting. And then they were just taunting us all, probably from midway the third quarter. They were just taunting us. They are absolutely feral. I had to bite my tongue so much because I was like, I just didn't want to give any oxygen to anything that they were saying, but they are feral. I have to be careful because we're about to get to a crossroads where they could potentially be some of them, and I don't want to get jumped in Fitzroy Gardens.
Yeah, all pissed on.
Pissed on.
Yeah.
Freaking animals.
And Lana has replied with screaming in the chat. Yeah, that's one thing I'm relishing not being there tonight because, like we said, that walking out of the ground, having to deal with their absolute shittery is nothing worse.
It's disgusting. They're feral. I can't explain it any other way. It is disgusting. I said to Dad, get your bag ready. As soon as this siren's going, we are running. Because I just couldn't deal with their.
Yeah.
They were just disgusting. Oh, yuck. And then we saw all these people pissing in the park. I've never seen that before, so I'm just going to assume they're all Collingwood supporters because I've never seen anyone else do that before.
Yeah, well, when there's smoke, there's fire normally. So that's
disgusting. Probably gives you an indication of how much alcohol. They probably had a lot of alcohol served tonight.
Yeah,
just judging by. I'm getting puffed out from ranting and trying to walk up a hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get pistol on. Hang on. Here.
Huh?
Everyone can hear you, so don't say this.
Get pissed on, just say.
Oh.
G'day, Damon. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What did you think of the game?
The Little League was excellent.
Yeah, it was excellent. Little League was worth going to watch, was it?
Well, it was quite funny because you had the Jairo bow and arrow thing, going on with the little kids.
Oh, yeah, they showed that in the broadcast. It was quite funny.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic.
That was really funny.
And there's what about all the ferals there? Ash was saying that it was an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, best less said the better.
Good experience.
Yeah. Oh well,
Anyway.
yeah, it was very I don't know about you, but I felt that like when the game began, even without Collingwood applying any pressure, we were so fumbly with the footy, like by hand, by foot.
They were very physical.
Yeah.
A lot more physical than us. And that was noticeable.
Yeah.
And then we obviously were 2 players down as well.
Didn't help. Yeah, Chera, especially when
which
Harry.
really sort of when their balance was out all night. The whole structure was out.
Yeah, exactly. And Kemp was elevated to being our focal point as a key forward.
And second ruck as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep.
And unfortunately, Kemp seems to have lost his
Yeah, he's kicking his shit
confidence
ass.
kicking for goal.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So, and Cripps also made some bad mistakes too, to be honest.
He did. Yeah, I noted that as well when watching it live. So it's yeah, like
Look,
that.
he did some good stuff, but he also just
Yeah, like when he sprayed that shot on goal when he should have handballed to a teammate. Yeah, he's just
handballed to nobody and
yeah.
a few things. But anyway,
Yep, is what it is. Another loss to Collingwood, and hopefully next time we can get a win.
yeah. I think it's Felix will go to the football before we complete it next time.
What's that?
So I said Felix will go to the football by the time we beat it next time.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, well, Felix was awake up until I reckon around about 8:45. I reckon.
Yeah.
9 o'clock. He was
He was disgusted then, was he?
yeah, rocking and rolling and threw his dummy, which I spat the dummy as well, metaphorically, and yeah. So no, but he's starting to stir now. I think he's dreaming about a Carlton win, which is what we're all doing at the moment. So
Fair enough.
yeah, but Harry, he got knee on knee with Walshy, which was weird because like he didn't clutch his knee or anything like straight away, so it must have been like a corky in that soft spot in the knee. And they've iced him up on the bench. And they,
sort of PCLs, eh?
yeah, exactly right. Yeah. But they were testing him out, like in terms of bending and running and stuff. And he was on the bike for a little bit, but they just ruled him out, I think, because I'm sure they wouldn't have known what it was. So they're just like, stuff it, will be cautious with it.
Sure. And
Chera, I'll have to find out what it is because I still don't know what the issue is. And I'm hoping that it's not a hamstring again. But he had the jacket on the broadcast and they didn't say anything. They're just like, oh, what is he? Is he off? He's off the game.
At the ground, or his hamstring awareness.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, right hamstring injury. Lord, again.
Sorry, Lord.
No, I just said, oh Lord, again, a hamstring injury. Yeah. So anyway, yep.
That's what happens.
Yep, that's it. No worries. We'll enjoy the trip home. We'll catch you
No
here.
worries.
Easy. We'll see you later.
I'll pass you back, Ash.
All right, no worries. Catch you.
I've caught my breath back a little bit.
Oh, have you?
The umpiring decision where they all had to have a meeting because they couldn't figure out whether it was a lasso out of bounds or a ball in.
Yeah.
That was literally where we were sitting, right there.
No, was it? I was looking for you doing the lasso. Did you do the lasso?
No, it's just yelling, saying it's out of the full. So umpiring was shitful again. Oh, terrible. Anyway, I literally am losing my breath.
All right.
I'm about to go underground. So
Darren in the comments said, I've seen Pie supporters pee on trees, just yell at them. Only works on lemon trees. That confuses them.
it's disgusting. I'm sorry. But what kind of yuck. Anyway.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't just one, it was like 5 to 10, I would say. Anyway. All right, let's get into a lift.
All right.
I'll see you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. Words from ground level, if you want to call it that, from Mrs. Edge. Let's go back through the comments. Angry Ant, where I wait footy to Carlton. I don't know what that is. Are you a bot? Because I don't understand that. Lockie, defense was shocking. Too many times where they got it out the back and an easy snap goal. Yeah, exactly right. Like there's no one at the fall of the ball. I hate seeing when the ball's kicked long, it clears the pack and you have the opposition players unopposed, just waiting. get their hands on the ball and kick an easy goal. Like that sort of shit is inexcusable. Darren, what did you think of Blues moving the ball? I thought the Blues got sucked into Collingwood's preferred tempo. Yeah, especially early on. Like Collingwood wanted to move the ball quickly, and we were almost trying to match them for tempo. But in doing that, we were so fumbly with the ball and with kicking that we were just missing targets, and they were forcing us to create those errors. It was only really when we started to like get a little bit of ascendancy and get the ball back on our terms that we're like, okay, well, maybe we don't have to play as quick as them, but on turnover, like from them, when they turn over the footy, we've got to move the ball just as quick. And I don't think we did that. So we didn't pull the lever when we needed to in terms of speed and ball movement and stuff. And even like just kicking, we weren't kicking laterally enough. We weren't using the fat side of the ground enough, which is what we have been doing in recent weeks that has made us quite good. And we were so fumbly. It was like we were playing in monsoon conditions like we were against the Hawks the previous week. It was really inexcusable. Ball skills and just terrible, really. Darren, 6'5", only played country footy, won a flag, loved it. Good stuff, Daz. At least you got to taste the ultimate prize. He's back again. Back again, Dragon. I love it. Let's ban you again, mate. Put you in timeout because otherwise we might have to ban you completely. But we love a little bit of banter here and there. But if you're going to come and just take the piss too much, making up stories about people pissing on trees, my word. Dragon. I think you've been on the channel once before. So there you go. But ladies and gents, I think that's about it. We might do a post-game wrap. Again, if anyone wants to jump on, we might stick around for a couple more minutes. And please let us know. Let us know what your thoughts are. Jump on for a bit of a chat, a bit of a yarn. But otherwise, that is all she wrote. And yeah, like just reading Twitter now, like from the crew from the Prentacast, they said this matchup has become entirely psychological. And Collingwood win because they've got our number in that regard. And that's exactly what I said. Like, it's just from the get-go, there was no physical pressure and we were already fumbling the footy. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's craziness. Just gonna quickly tweet. Let me just grab the link. Share. And they're already talking about on the broadcast now about does Josh Fraser get the coaching role still after losing to Collingwood? Like, you're not doing it off the back of one game. No, I'm not going to be reading out that comment, Pies Man. Anyway, Pies too good. Credit where it's due, and we were just not good enough. We weren't up to it. We were not up to it at all. So that's all it comes down to. There's no two ways about it. So they got the Josh's presser on now. Don't know if you can hear this, but we might play it. Good night, Kate. Thanks for joining us, as always. Appreciate you.
Around the ground was better than ours. They looked more reliable in the contest at times. And then offensively, I thought we were slow to get the game going the way we wanted. Maybe turn the ball over in some areas where they hurt us the other way. They look like a team that's played their system for longer than what we have. We've still got some work in front of us that we've known. You mentioned Harry. What are the medicos saying? The information we got, he wasn't okay to continue, so we'll get a scan on him and assess him early in the week.
How frustrating is that friendly fire incident with Sam Walsh?
Yeah, it's a footy moment. It's one of those things.
Do you think it's
Dumb question.
damaged or is it a pain management issue? Could you shed any light?
No, I think we're in the space of knowing that he couldn't continue and having to get some more information on it early in the week. I can't right now shed any more light on Harry's situation other than he couldn't come back on the field.
It didn't look like a heavy knock, though. Did you sort of see the knock?
It didn't look like a heavy knock.
Well, it seemed fairly innocuous. Like
Yeah.
on the knee.
Yeah, those ones can sometimes look worse than what they appear. I don't know. I haven't received any more information on it.
And Adam Sherry, how's he doing?
Yeah, just hamstring tightness. So obviously couldn't take any further part in the game, and he's been in terrific form for us. So he was certainly a loss.
Did he take a bit of precaution with him given his history with soft tissue injuries?
Yeah, same precaution as we take with all the players, that we don't want to put him out there at any further risk. And Adam was maybe at risk of doing more damage that we put him back out there.
Do you think it unsettled the forward line? Did you have to make adjustments with Harry Hull?
Well, we had to make some adjustments, and I don't think we executed those adjustments well. I think we finished +2, maybe certainly in the positive going inside 50, but our method looked poor, I thought. I didn't think we won enough contests in front of the ball. And to be honest, 9 weeks ago, we knew that we had to continue to grow our game and play a style of football that we believe will stack up moving forward for this footy club. And part of that is understanding that we have to be able to change the way we play games. And we're not at that level just yet. So the game gave us more feedback, and we know we've got more work in front of us. And I can tell you that no one was getting too far ahead of themselves when we were getting some wins, and we'll stay pretty measured around not getting a result and the work that we have to do.
Is there a sense that although you want to win, that's obviously what everyone wants to do, but this season is about, as you said, those lessons, and being competitive is far more important than maybe the 4 points?
I think that's a fair comment. So when this change happened, my message was that we wanted to make sure the club was in a better place at the end of our journey this season, and that was regardless of outcome. So we know the work that's in front of us. You get some results and you think you're fixed. We never thought that. We were looking at our game. We were committed to exposing different players to the system. We're committed to playing a certain way, and we're not quite there. That's our reality. It doesn't mean we don't go out and try and win every week and get a result. That's not what I'm saying, but clearly we've got work to do, and a part of that will be exposing players to AFL football and finding out who can help this football club move forward and play a game style that we believe in time will stand up.
Is there also a sense that the game really wasn't done until maybe the goal kick in the final 2 minutes? The fact that you're still presenting a threat that late in the game, even if the margin's not one kick, that's important, right?
100%. Yeah, I thought the willingness to fight and continue to play a way was important. So I saw evidence of that. But then there's the method attached to it as well. So we have to now review what that method looked like. And sometimes there's a desperation to try and do the right thing. And in actual fact, it's not the right thing. So I think by and large, the intent from our players is to take the club forward and play this way and be better for it. But we've got some refining to do with individuals and with our system, which we've known the whole way through.
Do you think it's that efficiency inside 50, not just tonight, but probably across the last few weeks, that's still the main work on at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's been our story for the majority of the year. I think we're transitioning the ball much better than what we had previously, but we are not scoring or capitalising on that transition anywhere near efficiently enough. So it's personnel, it's structure, it's patterning, it's decision with the ball. And then when you don't connect, you put your defence under pressure, which I thought we did too often tonight. But again, this is not a quick fix. These are things that we have to continue to train, continue to educate. We've made some improvements, but as I said, we're nowhere near where we need to be.
A number of the younger players stood up tonight. Jagger Smith was one and Billy Wilson too. How did you see that game?
Yeah, important for us and where we're heading. And these are guys that we've been able to, Jagger, we know his story and he's had a big impact, but Billy's a guy that we've been able to expose to this level and he's become really important for us. So he looks like a Carlton footballer every time he takes the field, which is exciting. There's other young players as well. Wade Dirkson's not a young guy, but he comes into our system and Cooper Lord gets an opportunity tonight. And Liam Reedy, again, not a young player, but not a lot of experience at this level. So we're very much finding out about our list and, again, who can help take us forward.
Anything on that supporting Brody Kemp and just getting his confidence back in front of goal?
Yeah, he's working hard on it. He is, and sometimes you can goal kicking and he maybe works too hard. He's spending a lot of time on it. We'll have a considered approach to what he's doing and what his method looks like, and we'll keep giving him some positive reinforcement around that. Yeah, that's something we need to take a look at and support him with.
Josh, much was said and written about Elijah Holland's last game here against Collingwood. Were you able to shed any light on his well-being or whether he was closer to a return?
My understanding with Elijah is he's getting all the support he needs, both through the club and privately.
All right, ladies and gents, that's a bit of the presser from Josh Fraser. Just speaking about, obviously, execution and not being clean, all that sort of stuff we've spoken about. So that's it. Just wrapping up now. And yeah, bit of a dumb question, wasn't it, about Elijah? Like, honestly, does zero relevance to this. It really is. But anyway, just going to see what they're chatting about here on the broadcast. Jay Clark, of course.
Coming days, Jane, it'll be an interesting watch.
I think it's going to be a big story over the next 48 hours to see whether he can play next week. I think they got Gold Coast on Saturday. By the look of him before, he couldn't play next week.
They're talking about Harry.
I just saw, he looks genuinely sore. But as Josh Fraser said then,
I love how the reporters are trying to offer any insight further than what Josh Fraser could about his knee injury. Ridiculous. Anyway, ladies and gents, we might end things there. Thank you as always for tuning in. Really do appreciate all your company. Darren, especially yourself, Kate, who's been with us throughout, Lana, Raina, who's already departed us. But really do appreciate all your company because it was our first live stream, first watch along, I should say, live stream. But always open to suggestions, things that you want to see. If you want to see me commentating, I'm happy to do that for a little bit, for a quarter or two. Offering insights, all that sort of stuff. If you want me to shut up and just watch the game with you, happy to do that as well. But let me know your thoughts down below. If you're watching us on replay, feel free to let me know as well. We've got a few trolls in here tonight, which is always quite fun. One of which overstepped the line in terms of getting personal, but we kind of draw the line there, which is fine, and they know what they did wrong. But just sort of speaks to the level of Collingwood supporters and the quality of some of them out there. Not all. We've got some good Collingwood supporters and some good people tuning in, but there was one in particular who they know who they are, and they're banned. So every comment that they actually make on our videos from now on, it won't show that they're actually banned. But every time they make a comment, no one will be able to see their comments. So they'll be talking into the ether. So best of luck to that person. But anyway, ladies and gents, thank you as always for joining me. It was a bit of fun, despite the result, of course. Paddy, of course, he's still with me. Always with me. Little man, little fur child. My son is still asleep, which again is a victory in itself. So thank you again for joining us, and we will be back for our review, which I'll be recording in a quick jiffy, and we'll have it up very, very soon. Thanks as always for tuning in. Appreciate your company, and until next time, go Baggers. Cheers.